Hello, lovely loves. I'm back, and as you can see, I'm in a new environment. I've been gone because I've been moving and I was just all over the place. My kids are in the background, you can maybe hear them, but whatever. And another thing I wanted to just note is no, I did not dye and cut my hair. This is actually my Joanne the Scammer wig. I love her, and I also love changing my hairstyles. So you may see me from time to time, especially in the winter time, changing it up, throwing on a wig, and getting on camera. Because it's just fun. So today we're going to talk about fear and if fear is healthy. So we've all heard the phrase, fear is false evidence appearing real. And we've also all heard the phrase that is seemingly very contradictory, at least to me, that I'm going to put the fear of God into him, or I'm going to put the fear of God into my child, and you know, this child will behave because he'll have the fear of God in him. So which one is it? You know, the entire world literally is built on fear. And this kind of stems from having the belief that what is eternal and whole could be but a frail little body, or could be but easily ended, and then that's it. So as long as you hold this belief strongly in your mind that that's all that you are and that that's what will happen, you will be in a state of constant fear. So where does the meaning that fear could be false, or this, you know, what is false and what is true? Well, watch my video on truth if you want to know a little bit more about how I point to truth, and you know, that will kind of help. So the common belief on fear is that we've evolved with fear as a means of survival. So it's that feeling of fight or flight, that adrenaline rush that you feel. And today we experience fear a little bit different, but it still produces the same effect within our body. We still get that adrenaline rush. We still get that, you know, that fear through us. And it's largely caused by mind wandering. And mind wandering is usually either about the past or about the future. So most of our fear is created by us, and it's because we feel that there's something that we can benefit from creating this fear for ourselves. Now, before I said that the fear of God was a means of behavior modification when it's used for people, well, today we also cause ourselves fear as a means to behaviorally modify our own actions. So we want to figure out what to do, so we do a behavior modification. And the only way that we can feel like we know anything is by creating all of these scenarios that are very fearful. An example of a state of fear would be, nice interruption by my kids. Okay, so an example of what many people are in a state of fear of, that's largely mind created, is the fear that people have around Donald Trump being elected president. They base this fear over things that he has said in the past, or what they believe he will do in the future. And the reason that they immerse themselves into this painful feeling of fear is the desire to know what will be, so that they can know how to act under some fictitious state or circumstance that's in the future. And you can see how, like, when you put it like that, you can see how it's not even real. None of these reality or reality loops that they've created are actually real. So what they're doing is they're just hurting themselves based off of trying to figure out what to know. And the truth of the matter is that there's nothing to fear in God, because fear itself is not real, because the only thing that is real is God, and God is love. But we fear what we do not know. And ultimately, only truth can release you from fear. And in order to get to truth, you have to be able to trust. So, yeah, trust. Which is really hard to do when you think you need to know, because you don't need to know. We don't need to know anything. We just need to trust. Later, loves. From my heart to yours.